It's breaking. You continue. If it
Okay,
breaks totally,
okay,
I'll stop you. Yeah.
okay, okay. Just a moment, please bear with me. Just a moment.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Right.
Parag,
Chalo.
could you try switching off the camera? If we switch on to audio only mode, it will be better.
Sorry.
Just use the audio only. Don't use the video.
Let's begin. If you can't hear, please call me on the phone line. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
We are doing it from Soumya's phone. From here.
Bliss. Mind at rest, feelings at work is bliss. The remedy. Your pain is my grace. My grace takes it away. My remembrance is the remedy. That is ever the way.
Read the third.
Unconditional grace. Out of my unconditional grace, once I connect your hearts to mine, whenever you call on me, my responses are matchlessly kind. The connection between us becomes a free flow of give and take of love, pure and simple. When you remember me and offer me your praise or beseech me to accept your prayers, this offering is still my gift in disguise, awakened in your heart. I sow the seed of relationship between us.
All right. First is a one line. Mind and feelings at work is bliss. In other words, somewhere else, Baba had said that shut the trap of your mind and open the door of your heart in order to welcome him. So Baba has been constantly advising us, suggesting to us to slow down the speed of the mind. In other words, try not to handle all the situations in life through the mind, through the intellect, through thinking, through ideas, and gear up or speed up the feelings of the heart. Because Baba says that we are so accustomed to take our decisions, to make our decisions through the mind, that at times we might go wrong, at times we might stumble. So if we increase the speed of the heart, in other words, if we increase the choice mechanism based on the heart and not the mind, then Baba says you will find bliss. The words are mind at rest and feelings at heart is bliss. Next one, the remedy. Your pain is my grace. My grace takes it away. My remembrance is the remedy that is ever the way. Now, my interpretation to this would be that any kind of pain is like a reminder, is like an alarm clock. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, Cyrus, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Let the camera be off. Yeah, let
Any
the camera
kind
be
of
off.
pain, I know, any kind of pain is like an alarm clock, is an it's an awakening sign, is something to remind us that something not going quite right as per the laws. And that is why we get the pain. And Baba says that the pain is my grace, that you can realize that something is going wrong somewhere and take the remedial step. So he says, your is my grace. My grace takes it away. In other words, it is the grace that is giving us pain, and it is his grace only.
Cyrus, it is gone off. We can't hear you.
Pain, the important ingredient of the remedy is his remembrance. My remembrance is the remedy that is ever the way. That means, in other words, remembrance is the way to bring us out of pain. I remember it was in Natuji's other book, I suppose, where the author talks about why is it that I am having pain? I have been remembering you so often. I love you. I keep you as my constant companion. Why is it that still I am undergoing pain? And the awakener is answering words to the effect that, tell me honestly, tell me sincerely, do you remember me wholeheartedly, as profoundly, as deeply, while you are in pain, when you are not in pain? And the author says, yes, what you are saying is right. That when I am not in pain, I do remember you. I never forget you. But the intensity of the remembrance is heightened to a very great extent when I remember you in pain. So that was it. All right. Unconditional grace. That's the next paragraph. Out of my unconditional grace, once I connect your heart to mine, whenever you call on me, my responses are matchlessly timed. In other words, once we are connected, our heart is connected with Baba's heart, then there is a kind of a, what should I say, a spatial line, a spatial telephone connection, a spatial channel, a spatial connection, where Baba says that once out of my unconditional grace, once I connect your heart to mine, whenever you call on me, anytime you call on me, my responses are matchlessly timed. That means instantaneously I respond to you, provided your heart and my heart are unconditionally connected. The connection between us becomes a free flow of give and take of love, pure and simple. So what is important is to first and foremost, through our sincerity, through our profound honesty, have that connection with Baba, heart to heart. And once that connection is laid, once that channel is laid, the pipeline is laid, then whenever, at any given point in time, when you call out to him, he responds. And his response, Baba says, is matchlessly timed. That means in terms of timing also, it is matchless. And his responses are nothing but love, purity, simplicity. His response may or may not be what we expect. We expect a lot of things because we have a lot of desires. We want certain things to go in our life as per our need and our requirement. So Baba says that this connection, Baba talks, becomes a free flow of give and take of love, pure and simple. When you remember me and offer me your praise or beseech me to accept your prayers, this offering is still my gift in disguise. Baba has said so many times that it is my love for you that is reflected as your love for me. It is my remembrance of you that makes you remember me. So with the same count, Baba says, when you remember me and offer me your praise or beseech me to accept your prayers, this offering is still my gift in disguise. Awakened in your heart, I sow the seed of relationship between us. That means in other words, Baba always holds the trump card. Even in by playing cards, with the mandali and with other members, even while playing cards, Baba would always hold the trump card, either through honesty or through cheating, but he wants to have control. So in other words, Baba says that even though here we are talking about it's a gift in disguise, Baba says, awaken in your heart, I sow the seed of relationship between us. Even the seed of relationship between us, I do it. Everything it is he's doing. Some of us.
Marvels of time. Welcome every moment with cheer and freshness of heart. Pass on to the next with ease and delight. Be relieved of the strain blocking your way to me. Let each moment sing the song of freedom. The timeless comes from such marvels of time. Oh, Baba.
All right. Marvels of time. Welcome every moment with cheer and freshness of heart. Baba has laid a lot of importance on cheer, on always being cheerful, no matter what we are going through, because of the understanding, even though it may be a theoretical understanding, that there is nothing real except God. That whatever we are going through, the good, the bad, the ugly, is an illusion, is temporary, is impermanent, is a passing show. So Baba says, always remember that. Welcome every moment, moment to moment to moment, with cheer and freshness of the heart. Freshness of the heart, I would interpret that is as take every moment as a fresh moment and do not be influenced or burdened or carried over or swoon into the past. That means take each moment as a fresh moment through your heart. Pass on to the next with ease and delight. If we have welcomed the present moment with cheer and with openness of the heart, without being burdened or influenced by the past, then obviously the next moment would come very easily and very gracefully. Pass on to the next, that means the next moment, with ease and delight. Be relieved of the strain blocking your way to me. So do not be strained. Do not think that there is a blockage on your way towards me. Be easy, be lighthearted. That's why Baba keeps on saying, don't worry, be happy. Baba keeps on saying that life is nothing but a game of hide and seek in which you have to seek your real self. So all these statements from Baba make us feel and believe that nothing is worth worrying about. Nothing is worth being saddened about, because everything is a passing show. Everything is an illusion. So once we cultivate our mind and decide that we will always be happy, always be cheerful, no matter what, then irrespective of the external situations, the outer environment or whatever situation, internally, you are always in a state of equipoise. So Baba says, be relieved of the strain blocking your way to me, because any strain, any anxiety, any doubt, any fear, any worry, any tension is a kind of a blockage. It's a kind of a badha. It's a kind of a hurdle towards going towards Baba. And therefore Baba says, be relieved of the strain. strain, tension, stress, whatever you call it, blocking your way to me. Let each moment sing the song of freedom. That means make yourself so free, so light-hearted, so cheerful, so tension-free, stress-free, that each moment you are singing the song of freedom. The timeless comes from such marvels of time. That means if you want to be in a domain of timelessness, then the timeless will come, provided you honor time in this way. That means you conduct yourself in this manner.
My gift to you. Honestly act according to the promptings of your heart. This is a way of loving yourself, bringing forth the dawn of the wisdom of body, mind, and heart. The first two, wisdom of body and mind, depend on your sincerity in offering your feelings, thoughts, and deeds to me. The wisdom of the heart, however, is wholly dependent on me and is my gift to you.
My gift to you. Honestly act according to the promptings of your heart. Baba has always given more emphasis to the promptings of the heart, to the feelings of the heart, as compared to the chatter of the mind. At one place, Baba has said that if you are in a dilemma, you do not know what to do, this or that, where to go here or that, then Baba says that keep your mind calm and hear the promptings of the heart, and the heart will tell you what to do or where to go. Many times we are at a crossroad where we really do not know in which direction we are expected to go. And Baba says that it would be more beneficial if you hear to the promptings of the heart rather than to the chatter or whatever of the mind. Honestly act according to the promptings of your heart. This is a way of loving yourself, bringing forth the dawn of the wisdom of body, mind, and heart. This is the way, this is the manner, this is the modus operandi of bringing your body, mind, and heart in tune with each other. There is no confusion. The confusion is when the mind is dragging us one way and the heart or the feeling is taking us the other way. When mind and heart are both on the same page, so to speak, then there is clarity. There is no confusion. There is clarity, there is conviction, and we move smoothly in the direction where the heart and the mind have agreed to take us. So here Baba says that this is a way of loving yourself. When you love yourself, you try to keep your entire being into balance and not to have constant inner turmoil all the time. This is the way of loving yourself, bringing forth the dawn of the wisdom of body, mind, and heart. This is the dawn. That means this is the beginning of the wisdom of body, mind, and heart. The first two, wisdom of body and mind, depends on your sincerity in offering your feelings, thoughts, and deeds to me. Now, this is an extremely, I would say, most important guidelines which Baba has given us. I have not read it in any other literature, it may be there, where Baba says, irrespective of what you think, speak, and do, offer it to me as if it is not you, but it is I who is thinking, speaking, and doing through you. But do it honestly. Be sincere about it. When we do that, a lot of burden is lifted. We disburden ourselves because I have not done it. And a lot of anxiety, stress, strain as to the results of what we spoke or did or felt or did, it all just evaporates, it all just goes away. If the whole bottom line is that we must sincerely feel that before thinking, before speaking, before doing, that it is Baba who is doing through us. And after having done, offer it to Baba. Baba, it is your baby. It is your moderation, if you want to say it that way. You take care of it. You take charge of it. I am nowhere concerned. Imagine the lightness that we may feel. So Baba says here, the first two, wisdom of body and mind, depends upon your sincerity in offering your feelings, thoughts, and deeds to me. Offer it to him, offer it to him, offer it to him. The wisdom of the heart. Now, the wisdom of the heart, I would interpret this as pure, unadulterated love. The wisdom of the heart, however, is wholly dependent on me, Baba says, and is my gift to you. And Baba has said it, that love is a gift from God to men. Men, by men I obviously mean women as well, cannot generate or create or cultivate that love through which God is to be attained. The normal thing, as we say, I love you and all that, that love it's understandable. But Baba talks about capital Love, which means that you do not care for the world. You are not attracted or affected or agitated by anything concerning the mundane things of the world. Your full-time focus is, how can I become one with the beloved? There is so much of longing. That gift of love is rarely given to somebody whom God or the perfect master or the avatar feels confident that he or she would be able to contain that gift. Otherwise, it is not given, because all of us are not capable to contain that gift. That gift shatters everything in our life, physical, mental, social, financial, everything. Only one thing remains, longing to become one with the beloved. So Baba says that depends upon me, and that is my gift to you. All right.
Center. Within each one is a center. Instead of going round and round with the circumference, follow the radius to reach the center. When you follow the circumference, you are moving horizontally along the surface of things, which is like running after the horizon towards the setting sun. However, to get to your heart center, you must go deep in a vertical direction.
As we all know, these are random thoughts of the author, Bal Natuji. We have almost come to the end of the book. In fact, all the 4 books, this is the final, one more paragraph remaining. And the theme, all the time, all through the books, we call it, the thread that weaves all the books, is only one, and that is constant, wholehearted remembrance, right? So here now the paragraph is center. Within each one is a center. Each one of us has a center. The very fact that we are, even if it is living or not living, even if we are not living, we are living in some other domain, isn't it? In astral world, semi-subtle world, the very fact that we are, or we have identified ourselves as being, as something, means that there is a center, and there is the, you can say, the essence or the presence of the being of all beings, that is Baba. So Baba says here, within each one is a center. Instead of going round and round the circumference, follow the radius to reach the center. We all know that a circle has a circumference and it has a radius and a diameter, right? Now radius is halfway through. So Baba says, instead of going round and round and round, at the periphery, at the superfluous outer aspects of life, Baba says, instead of going round and round, you go vertical into the center. That's the sum and substance of this particular paragraph. Instead of going round and round the circumference, follow the radius to reach the center. When you follow the circumference, you are moving horizontally along the surface of things at a superfluous level, at the surface level, at the periphery level, not deep down, not profound, you're not delving inside. You are horizontally along the surface of things, which is like running after the horizon towards the setting sun. If the sun is setting and you are running towards the horizon, are you going to reach the horizon? No, because we know we can't. So all of us are leading our life at the circumference level. Baba says that will not make you reach the goal. Instead, Baba says, however, to get to your heart center, you must go deep in a vertical direction. That means we must go deep within ourselves. We must introspect. We must self-reflect. We must constantly go to and fro in our life to the heart center. One example I remember, I think Baba only had narrated, but this was narrated by Eraj. Something to do with the importance of the samadhi. What they were saying is that supposing there is a murder at some place, and what do the police do? They will bring a dog. They call it a sniffer dog or whatever, to sniff that particular area so that they are able to get the scent of the murderer. Let's put it that way. And then the dog will go, run where the scent will take it. And a time may come when the dog loses the scent of the murderer. So what does the dog do? The dog comes back, returns to the site of the murder and takes the scent afresh, and then again goes searching for the murderer. Something like that. So the whole idea was that we also get lost in the mundane longings, mundane cravings, mundane desires, So every once in a way, we need to go back to the center, to introspect, to self-reflect, to meditate, not in terms of meditation as we know now, but meditate in the sense to ask ourselves, what am I here for? What am I supposed to do? Am I pursuing that what I'm supposed to do, or I'm just going around the circumference? So instead of running around the circumference, the author is reflecting Baba's views that dive vertically to the center if you want to reach the goal. So I completed. Okay. Soumya is asking me to complete that. Going to the samadhi is just like that, But yeah, correct. I'm sure they understood the story behind that, the meaning behind the story. But here it is a different thing. We are not talking about samadhi. We are talking about the heart center. We are talking. Yeah.
Go with the flow. Flow is not a planned activity. Just roll on according to the contours of the land, sometimes going fast and sometimes slow, melting like snow, widening over the plains in search of the ocean, the infinite one. There is no deadline, just the flow without any plan or project. Your head and my feet and my hand of blessing on your head. Think of me. Even if you forget to remember me, I will not let go of you. Our relationship is unconditional.
Okay. That is the last paragraph of the 4 books that we started. I don't know when we started that. I'll read this out. And as we had decided, let each one hopefully speak up. I know we are having some limitations as to talking. I don't know, but Baba knows best as to how the readings have impacted them, impacted you all, or does it contribute to your transformation in terms of thinking process, in terms of behavior? If even half the people who are present here would like to share, we would get the feedback, we would get the encouragement. We meaning all of us would get the encouragement that yes, it was well worth the time spent. So now we are coming to the last paragraph. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. To flow is not a planned activity. Baba at times has emphasized a lot on going with the flow. Just flow with the flow. Yeah. And sometimes, you may be unhappy, sometimes you may be happy, sometimes you may be, rich, sometimes you may be poor. So all these experiences are necessary for the consciousness of the soul. And if we resist it, there's a saying, nice saying, whatever you resist, persist. That means if you keep resisting certain things, you will keep on experiencing the same thing over and over again. Because you are resisting, you are not allowing that thing to teach you what it has come to teach you. So you are just pushing it off. That is my interpretation. So here Baba says, to flow is not a planned activity. Just roll on according to the contours of the land. The land has ups and downs, the contours, as we know, especially in deserts and all that. There are so many small hillocks and hills and all that. Dunes, sand dunes. So just go on according to the contours of the land. Sometimes going fast and sometimes slow. There are times we feel like doing things. There are times we feel like not doing things, just laze about, whatever. It's all in the game. Melting like snow when the snow melts, widening over the plains. It spreads all over the plains. In search of the ocean, the infinite one. The whole idea, I think, is that everything is in search of the ocean. So here, the example given is melting of the snow. There is no deadline. In our search for the truth, for reality, there is no deadline. Last time I remember Ram Nori asked what happened after 48 lakhs, isn't it? 84 lakhs of coming and going. Well, I personally feel that before that we'll all reach, don't worry. But here Baba said there is no deadline. You can take your own time. There is no deadline. And I remember Adi Kaka saying, Adi K. Rani, when he used to come, that this is the way Baba has shown us. Baba told us, you go like this, don't do like this, do like this, don't do like this. But if you don't want to do it, you can do it your way. And then better luck next life. Baba is not in a hurry to do anything. You can take your own time. There is no deadline. If you want to do that way. If you want to do it other way, you do other way. Because better luck next life. But this life is such an important life, such an important opportunity that we got in knowing the avatar of the age. And why not we capitalize on that and make the most use of it? There is no deadline, just the flow without any plan or project. Your head at my feet and my hand of blessing on your head. Your head at my feet would tantamount to surrenderance to him, complete dedication to him, fulfilling, discharging all our duties and responsibilities that our karmas have imposed upon us to do that to the best of our ability and leave everything else to Baba. So that I would interpret it that way. Our what is the head, your head at my feet, and my hand of blessing on your head. Think of me. Even if you forget to remember me, how beautiful, how sweet, how compassionate our Lord is. Baba is telling us, think of me. And then he says, even if you forget to remember me, I will not let go of you. That means even if you forget to remember me, I will remember you. I will not let go your hand of my daman, from my daman. Many times Baba says, keep holding on to my daman with both hands. But then the experiences of so many people who were very close to Baba has been that there comes a patch, a time, a few years, sometimes, it may stretch up to 5, 7, 10, 15 years, where you feel that, no, I have nothing to do with Baba, I don't care, it's all humbug. And then you come a full circle, and after 15, 20 years, you realize that although you have let go of Baba, apparently let go of Baba's daman, it was he who was catching on to us. And when you take a circle and come back to Baba, there is nothing but gratitude, there is nothing but praise, there is nothing but thank you, Baba, for holding on to me, that kind of thing. So Baba says, even if you forget to remember me, I will not let go of you. Our relationship is unconditional. Our relationship is not conditional. It is not that that if you do this, then I will take care of you. Baba doesn't say that. Baba says, my love for you, our relationship is unconditional. So by beloved Baba's supreme grace, we are very happy that we have been able to complete this conversations, more conversations, intimate conversations, and flowing conversations with Meher Baba.
With the
and
awakener.
with the awakener. Thank you. With the awakener. And I am sure, at least I got a lot of value. We both got, I'm sure. And I'm sure you too got a lot of value. I can't see any of them, any of you. I don't know whether you can see us, but whether you see or do not see, whether we see you or do not, but we are connected. So now we are opening the floor to any one of you. I don't even know how many are attending because it's all blank here, but that's fine. Any one of you or more of you would like to share anything that you want to share with regard to our completion of this book. Sorry? Yeah. Okay.
Cyrus,
Yes.
Yeah.
Dilshad has a question. Her
Yeah,
hand
please go ahead. Yeah, please, Dilshad, go ahead.
Jai Baba Cyrus ji,
Hey, Baba,
Soumya.
can you speak a little loudly because even our speaker is not well. Okay, go ahead, Dilshad.
Jai Baba Cyrus ji, Soumya and everyone. You mentioned about Erach ji's talk about in reference to the Samadhi. So there is an audio clip of it. Anybody interested, I can share it, where Erach ji is talking about the
Right.
Samadhi being the scene of the crime, where the hounds are brought again and again so that the smell is picked up.
Right.
So you refer to it as the scene of crime. I just wanted to
Thank
add.
you, Dilshad.
Cyrus ji, I have two questions if it is okay with you.
Yeah, can you speak a little loudly?
I have two questions if it is okay with you.
Okay.
Just now in the beginning, you were talking about how Baba had asked at a point in time that when there is pain, you remember me more and more deeply. And at the same time, subsequently, he says that the love is given as a gift from the master to him. So in that sense, the obvious question would be that why would he give pain then? Why wouldn't he give more love or strengthen the relationship only? Because if it is stemming from him, there is no role that a human being has to play. Number one. Number two.
I am so sorry.
She's saying pain.
Ah.
Pain is like, you know,
Right.
and you have to love me also. But she can.
I would like to experiment one thing, if you don't mind, because yesterday a similar thing happened and I was able to hear much clearly on my phone. I'll just try to, Rakesh. Okay, just a moment, please.
Sure. No problem.
I'll just try to do it from my phone and it may be more clear. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
No, I don't. 1 minute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Cyrus, it's echoing.
Yeah, now. No, because we have got two open up.
Mute one mic, Cyrus. Mute one mic.
Yeah. We are doing that only. Now better, any better?
It's echoing. You'll have to put the one mobile off. It's better.
1 minute, huh?
Put one mobile off.
Okay. Any better? Better now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I can Dilshad again come and ask the question, because I'm not able. I was not able to hear her well.
Sure. Am I audible now?
Much better.
Thank you to Baba and
Go ahead.
thank you to everybody.
Thanks to Baba
Cyrus,
only. Go ahead.
I have two almost little similar kind of questions. So I'll just complete what I'm trying to find out. One is, in the beginning, you mentioned that, Baba somewhere has asked that when you are in pain, it is that time that you remember me very, very sincerely and very deeply. Right. And correct. So whenever there is a pain, there's an opportunity there. But at the right. same time, later on, Baba says that the love that a human being has is also the gift from the master. So the obvious question would be that if love and if remembrance towards him is what comes from him, then what is the need for pain? Why don't Baba give himself only that much of love in us that, there is no pain necessary? Number one. Number two, I try my best to follow what you have said, which Baba has recommended, that, you put the onus for everything to Baba, in the sense, in the beginning of the day, you invite Baba, at the end of the day, you give it to him. So he is the doer, he's the karta, and you are not. So in that sense, even the remembrance is he himself remembering him. What is correct. My role as Dilshad?
In fact, you don't exist. in truth or in reality, only he exists. You alone exist. That is the thing. All right, coming back to the first one. See, there are two ways of looking at it. One way is to look at it from the highest standpoint of truth. In that case, everything he is only doing. There is no existence that we have. It's a false existence. He is playing the role.
Why does he ask us to remember him then? Why
he is only doing it? Correct. He is only telling himself in us to remember himself in him. Am I getting more? So basically, that's what I'm saying. It's very difficult. We can't toggle. He's now coming to the first question about your pain and all that. See, again, what I feel is that there is a process that unless and until we go through what we are supposed to go through, we will not appreciate the love and the longing to become one with him. So in my understanding, pain is also necessary. He can give us love outright. He can give, bypassing the pain. He can do anything. But he knows that if he does that, then we are not going to respond in the way that he wants us to learn and respond. So in other words, he would want us, now we are talking duality, he would want us to go through the experiences in order to appreciate the union or the love that we are talking about. I don't know if I'm making sense, Dilshad.
Yes, you are, but
Cyrus?
I mean,
Yeah, Aman, I'll come to you. 1 minute.
Cyrus? Okay.
so I mean,
Yeah, okay, Aman.
I would like to answer the question that Dilshad has said. Yeah, why
do.
give pain? I
Hmm.
feel, of course, it is my thinking that it is the law of karma. You get
Correct.
what you have sown, not in this life, even in previous life. So the pain and pleasure will always be there because law of karma works very, very correctly. It does not leave any, and it will not give wrong reply. Cause and effect will be exactly the same. But in the during the course of your pain or suffering, if we call out to Baba, definitely he will come to our rescue to lessen our pain. It may not go away all our sufferings, but it will definitely lessen it. I have experienced it myself. And another thing to tell you that I remember Baba more after the whole thing is over and happy. In my happiness, I think of him more. I say thank you to him more than I'm in pain. I don't, this is the, it is, of course I do remember him, but then, after the whole thing is over and things settle down, I go on saying, thank you, Baba. Thank you so much. You have really helped me. This is something very, isn't it?
Right. So in the final analysis, all this, what you call as pain, stress, happiness, joy, they are all part and parcel of the mixture called life. And we all have to go through all these things in order to finally experience that all these experiences were in the domain of illusion, that they never existed. That comes at the fag end of the journey, where Baba says that when you really become one with me, when one with God, you realize that there was no such thing as birth and death. There was no such thing as suffering and joy, that you always existed, But that's beyond our concept at the moment.
That is very far away.
Right.
To feel that way.
Right.
At the moment, we have to take recourse to Baba only,
Absolutely.
Whether in pain or in pleasure.
Absolutely. Agreed. All right.
And this is
Anybody
what
has
we have
anything
learned
now?
during this discourses.
Sorry?
Discourse that we this particular
Yes.
that is always there, but it is up to us to get his presence,
Correct.
Thank you
correct.
so much, both of you.
No, would anybody else want to share? My request was that if people can share, we still have about 15, 17 minutes. We don't want to start a new book or a new chapter right now. Anybody would like to share how they felt impacted by the book? What did they feel about the book? How was it written? What was anything that they want to share with the
Cyrus,
other
Ram Nori wants to say something. His hand is up.
Ram,
Fully up.
please, Ram, go ahead.
My hand is
It's
getting
fully up.
tired.
Yes, Ramin.
Yeah, so the two things, first one, regarding the book, for me, it's most, when you read the book, I listen and I do get to think of Baba more often. So that's an advantage, for listening and, to the book reading or participating in the book reading. And how has it changed my life? My life has been the same. So it didn't get any better. It didn't get any worse. It was never worse to begin with. So it's a perspective, I have. I now
So no change is also a kind of change, huh?
Yeah. It's a status quo, So it's
okay.
And coming back to the pain which is given. I mean, the Lord also has to rule by the, dharma and karma. He has to follow, he's upholder of dharma and karma. So the sanskaras you acquired, you have to pay for it. So
Right.
by remembering him constantly, what's happening is he's lessening the burden. And Baba did say that you guys don't even know the amount of pain I go through. So he's taking a lot of the, our pain on himself.
True.
So that he could lessen the burden of pain, on his lovers. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Thank you, Ram.
Yeah.
Anybody else would like to share? I would like some more people to participate. Please go ahead. I can't
Jai
see
Baba.
the face. Jai Baba, Mayor.
Jai Baba Sasama, Jai Baba Mami.
Jai Baba, Mayor.
Just wanted to share that this book has been lovely in terms of understanding at a very common man's level okay, what he's trying to ask from God and God's replies to him, which actually helps you in day-to-day dealing of small issues that you ask God. Very
Right.
small, not on a high level, basically asking, how do I remember you? How do I do these things? And how God replies back. So it's a very, very interesting book, and at a which is written at a level which is comprehensible for everybody, So this is what I
Right.
liked about this book.
Anything else?
That's it. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is very well written, extremely well written, and it highlights all the emotional so-called shortcomings, weaknesses, attachments, doubts, fears, worries, stress, tension that we all go through at one time or the other. And what is the response that Baba would expect out of us when we go through all these things? So it's an extremely wonderfully written book. Yes, I agree with you, Mayor. Thank you.
Jai
All
Baba.
these books are
Jai Baba.
separate. You can't get them in one.
Can't get them in one. They're separate books.